Hey people, this is the Casket, home to the lamest taste. You check me out on Instagram, Twitch, and YouTube, all at the Vinyl Casket, all one word. Where you can subscribe, like, and comment, hit the bell for much, much more. Remember, every single week we do the lamest of the lame, and this is no exception. This is a Casket review. If you don't know, that's when I review movies, recent movies, and TV shows that have dropped that I've watched. This is going to be for none other than season 4 of Sex Education, a Netflix original that dropped its fourth and final season on September 21st, 2023. 8 episodes, right? I believe 8 episodes with a runtime of about 55-ish minutes an episode. I've been watching the show since season 1 came out. I have thoroughly enjoyed. I'm shocked that I haven't reviewed all the seasons, but I've thoroughly enjoyed this show as it has built. It sucks that certain characters didn't come back for the final season. I would have liked to see cameos, one episode pop-ups, stuff like that would have been really cool to see, but we didn't get that, and there's no reason to harp on it because the season as a whole is great. Do I think this show could have kept going? Yes. But honestly, when it comes to a Netflix series, there is no longevity. There's no guaranteed longevity, and you can't even if you would think like, hey, this could go this way forever, there's no guarantee. They're fast, drop a season in a day, it's popular for 2 weeks, then forget about it. And that's what it is, and that's how we have to exist. 4 seasons. It's great that we got to conclude this show. I really like the premise of this season being that they're basically a lot older than when we first met them. It's set in the UK, so it's a little bit different than how we view school. It's their school system, so they're now technically in college. The school that they were attending for the first 3 seasons got shut down due to the events of the 3rd season, and in doing so, they're all at a new place. Some of these characters that we've seen be best friends, they're gone for reasons. And we get to follow our known characters as they adapt to new situations at a very accepting, weird, open school, which is the polar opposite of what they've spent the last 3 seasons existing in. A school that they were very open and very sexual and very weird, exploring and learning and growing as young adults. And the school is very against that and very uptight and wanted to stop that. This school is the polar opposite, allowing everything to be basically student-led, student-run, and carried by the students, and free expression. And we get to see way more diversity than we have yet in the show, and the shows had already been pretty diverse in my opinion. We get to see so many different topics explored quickly but thoroughly enough that I think that it made sense. I really liked the new characters that they added. I really liked the relationships that they built, some of them ending in this series. It feels like every character could have had a continuation. Like, obviously there was a good amount of comfortableness with the end of most of these storylines, but at the same time, they didn't end in a dead set manner. They ended in a pretty open-ended but accepting manner. So like, you could see multiple possibilities of where it could go from there. It wasn't closed case at all on any of these storylines. But yeah, if you grew up liking Degrassi, this is definitely a show you'll like. If you liked Skins, a little bit more, definitely more humor, extremely well produced. The elements of a sitcom are heavily embedded into this show without it being overpowering enough that it leads it away from being a themed comedy. It's so hard to describe what this is. It's so good though, because when it explores the technical and the scientific and the therapeutic aspects of the topics it's talking about, it does it in such a way that it's so believable and so well rehearsed and so well thought out that it's like, wow, this is powerful. and then it makes a crazy joke. It's a really good show. Season 4, I don't think it's the best of the 4 seasons. I think season 2 might be my favorite, but season 4 was definitely great. And it definitely like full circle in a lot of moments. So obviously, technical speaking, film editing, shot selection, no real graphics. So stuff like that, modern or above modern across the board. Great presentation, acting ability here was incredible. I haven't seen a lot of these actors break out onto the scene. You would have thought so because of the Netflix title. The one person in this show that was crazy when I first saw it was I'm never gonna the guy that plays Eric. I'm never gonna pronounce his real name, but he was in I'm almost positive he was in the Barbie movie. Yeah, he was in the Barbie movie. He's been in Doctor Who. He's really been like his career has been taking off. The other people I haven't noticed as much. They could be on the British circuit, but the guy that plays Eric has been the biggest name so far to branch out, which is great to see because he's all gave a great performance. With that being said, out of 5, how do I rank this? How do I rate the show? Well, we're just going to be talking about the season. Season 4, I'm going to give it... It's so hard because it feels like I've reviewed the shows that I want to watch, right? And I haven't come across something that maybe a few things I haven't liked, but I haven't found something on my own that I haven't liked enough to give it like a bad score. I'm gonna go, you know what? I'm gonna go with a 4.2. I think this is a great show. I think it's awesome. The reason it doesn't hit that 4.5 is the fact that the open-ended endings to a lot of these multiple storylines, as well as not bringing back some of the old cast members for cameos or whatever, just to close out storylines. That would have been nice. Didn't happen. No big deal. 4.2. That is Sex Education, Netflix original, season 4, final season. Check out the whole show. You can stream it all now, right now on Netflix. Get in the comments and talk about how did you like the show? How did you like the season? Let's discuss it. Remember, this is the home to lamest taste. You can check me out on Instagram, YouTube, and Twitch, all at The Violent Casket, one word. You can subscribe, like, and comment, hit the bell for much, much more. Do me a massive favor and stay lame.